One of the best ways to keep your garage door running smoothly is by providing regular maintenance. And that maintenance might include the replacement of the garage door rollers. Now, which are the best garage door rollers? And what should you look for when considering a garage door roller replacement? Well, in this video, we're going to be reviewing the Dura Lift 6200ZZ bearing roller, and we're going to provide you a real quick tutorial on how to replace these rollers for your garage door system. Let's party. Now, last year at a trade show, we had the opportunity to be able to speak with one of the Dura Lift representatives, and we had asked him what was his favorite Dura Lift product, and this is what he said. If there's anything that you like that you guys make that's the best from Dura Lift, what would that be?
That would be our Titan roller. This is our most popular roller. 275,000 cycle.
Nice.
Black coating, nylon, sealed cap. Our top of the line, our best seller.
Crazy, right? Over 200,000 cycles for one garage door roller is impressive. But to a certain degree, you have to ask yourself, well, will a family ever go through that cycle life in their lifetime? Well, it depends, and there is a huge possibility, specifically because if you have a busy family life, that is, if you use your garage door on a daily basis, and perhaps through all that activity, you're taking your kids to dance recital, piano, soccer practice, school, doctor appointments, going in and out of the garage, utilizing the up and down cycles of your garage door system. Well, yeah, I could definitely see thousands of cycles being utilized, but 250,000 cycles? Wow, that's a long time. Nevertheless, when you are considering a high cycle garage door roller, having a roller like that will definitely come in handy. And one of the reasons why I like these 6200ZZ bearing rollers is because they are super smooth and super quiet. And this is a pretty impressive roller, and you can see that in the video right here. This is a nylon bearing roller that's encapsulated. In other words, it does not have the bearings exposed. It's covered on both ends. And there are some other rollers that I believe Dura Lift makes that has like a plastic covering or a plastic sheath over each side just to ensure that nothing gets inside into the bearings. Now, I think having a garage door roller with an enclosed or I would say a sealed tight roller with the bearings inside is going to be a huge benefit. Nevertheless, that doesn't necessarily mean that those rollers can't go bad. And at the same time, how do you lubricate those rollers to make sure that they're getting proper maintenance? Well, the answer is you don't. That's right, because the actual bearings inside are pre-lubed. They technically don't need more lubrication on them, even though I do see, and hey, I'm even guilty of this, see some of these rollers where they'll have lubrication applied to them, thinking that the actual lubrication is going to penetrate into the bearing. I don't think that's the case, specifically on how these rollers are designed. Now, keeping in mind that when you are replacing a garage door roller, well, there are some factors to consider. In fact, in this video, we're going to give you a real brief tutorial on how to replace garage door rollers, and we'll be utilizing the Dura Lift 6200ZZ. So this is a video that I have about replacing garage door rollers, and I'm using the Denko roller replacement tools. These tools are designed to help me to basically get into the track assembly to replace the rollers. Now, that video doesn't have the best of quality. Hey, you know what? I'm not running on a Hollywood budget. I'm just trying to do my best to be able to give you pro tips, tech reviews. Why? Because at SOS Garage Door Service, our goal is to help families stay safe around the heaviest door to their home, the garage door. The point is, basically, this little bar right here is how we would take out the bottom roller now. So these are nylon bearing rollers. These rollers are better than these black plastic rollers. But just take into account that the reason why these are better is because they have a bearing in there that will move smoothly. They're just better because there's no bearing in those plastic rollers. But these nylon bearing rollers have little bearing balls that turn. It's very good for the door. So we're going to be replacing that on this door system. But again, we're just going to show you how this tool works. And we're going to slide it in like so. See how I'm just gonna pop it out. Okay. There you go. Excellent. So now that we have that bottom bracket, and you know, it's really good to mention this right now, never take off the screws here because the cables that are connected to this bottom bracket are under a lot of tension. So if you're thinking, oh, I'll just take off these screws so I can replace this roller, no, very bad. You want to use the proper tool to ensure safety. Hey, give me 30 seconds. Now we're talking about garage door rollers, right? And maybe some customers just don't understand the difference between these nylon bearing rollers or these black rollers. And you want to explain that to them in a very easy way. And so the way we worked it out through Jobber is pretty simple. Come closer. You're going to see that we're going to go ahead and just do one of our quotes. We're going to search our quotes. We have a quote here that we're working on. And then with this quote, what we're going to do is we're going to do rollers. So that's the one we're going to pick right there. We're going to add that to the quote. We're going to basically add our pricing there. But this is one of the things that I really like about Jobber. We're able to distinguish in that line item what type of rollers they are by taking a picture of it. So you can see right here, we can choose or take a photo. We're going to take a photo right here. Jobber's going to ask us to allow us to do that. And then boom, we snap the photo right there. Click done. Jobber's going to upload that photo and it's going to show the customer what is the exact roller that we're offering them for the service. We're going to go down and save that line item. And of course, Jobber makes this very easy to be able to streamline for our customers so that way they not only get the right information about their garage door roller replacement, but they are able to see exactly what we're providing them. If you're interested in doing that for your customers, there's going to be a link down in the description for a free trial. Check out Jobber today. You slip it like so right in there, so that way you're not having to deal with craziness. Now, with this tool, you're just going to slide it back in. We're going to take how I like to do this sometimes, to maneuver this a bit. We can even use our bend the track. There we go. And so now we're just going to pop this back in like so. And there we go. We're good with those bottom rollers that are connected to these bottom brackets. Now, technically, if you notice, I have a vice grip here just because I don't want my door to go flinging around. And if that bottom bracket pops off, it'll be stopped right there. Point is that we're going to do this on the other side as well. And if we wanted to, that is if we wanted to take the anvil and, or it's not an anvil, it is a bottom door roller tool. I forgot what Denko calls it, but we'll show you that again. Pull it on out. There you go. Push it on in. Excellent. There we go. Clearly it takes some finagling, but that's the idea. You're just basically replacing the rollers. Did that seem complicated with that tool? I'm going to show you a different way. With a 7/16 bit socket, I'm just going to take off the hinge. Replace the roller that way and call it a day. Personally, I feel that replacing the roller that way is a lot safer for these rollers that are on the hinges, but for the bottom door bracket, that's where I like to use my tool. There's other ways you can have the door up and kind of bend the tracks here. Not crazy about doing that. I prefer to use this Denko tool, but you tell me in the comments, what do you prefer to do? Because at the end of the day, they're just tools that will serve a specific need. And if you just only have it for that need and you only use it every now and again, well, hey,
what works best for you.
So what do you think? Easy? For some, it definitely will be. For others, maybe not so much. And I definitely want to stress out here that if you are not handy, if you do not have tools to be able to make minor repairs to your home, or if you do not have the technical knowledge to be able to work on your garage door system, then reach out to a contractor, because that's what we're there for. Even more importantly, the pro tips, techniques, and ideas in this video should not be considered law or infallible. Why? Well, because I am nobody. It's important for you to do your due diligence and know all of the ins and outs of your garage door system, because if you do happen to tackle this on your own, there are some caveats, there are some things that you need to consider before handling this job. And like we showed you in this video, there are some tools that we utilize to get this job done. And if you don't necessarily have those tools, or you don't use those tools because you are not in the garage door industry, well, yeah, that could definitely be a challenge. At the same time, any garage door roller will definitely get the job done to open and close your garage door. Do you necessarily need to go buy the Dura Lift roller? Or are we saying that this is the best and #1 roller in the world? Well, I'll say it's one of the best because it's one that we definitely utilize, but there are a number of other rollers that you can buy out there. In fact, in the description of this video, we'll provide a few links where you can purchase your Dura Lift or any garage door roller that you would like. And I want to highlight that if you are maintaining your garage door, the rollers are just one aspect. You want to think about the garage door balance. You want to think about the garage door cables, the drums. There are a number of things that we want to focus on when offering, or that is, providing maintenance to a garage door system. In fact, on this channel, we have a number of videos that can offer insight with regards to the maintenance of your garage door system. So check out this video right here that offers a free digital resource that you can utilize to be able to understand the entire safety of your garage door system. As always, I want to thank y'all for partying with me. Y'all stay safe.